Hello and welcome to another match in the 2026 World Cup, playing against Rubesty or something, who is the Japanese B team, which so far has kind of smoked us. Luckily, we are guaranteed to advance, but it'd be nice to get a good result here and at least bring the match closer to even. So let's see. Lookout, remodel, trading post, sailor, lots of trashing. Draw looks like hunting lodge plus hunting grounds. I wonder about opening Sinister Plot versus taking one of these fours. You could pick up a remodel later and remodel the lookout, so that's not bad. Sailor doesn't actually have a lot of stuff going on, other than it just has some synergy with Hunting Lodge. So getting that, maybe not the most urgent. Yeah, let's get Sinister Plot. I think, like I said, we will want to pick up a oh my god. Do we draw a card here? This is like, what the hell? I guess we do? Well, okay. I don't think I want Duck it. That was bad. Now we've got this again. We could draw another card. Yeah, I guess. I'll leave that state on top. Well, hold on. Think about this. We should trash the estate. Oh, fuck. Oh, the odds of seeing one of the estates were pretty good. They were pretty good. Oh, God, we're going to lose this game for sure. For sure. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense. Well, we could trash into a ducat, trash a copper, or we could just take like a sailor. Fug. I think I'm not really excited to have more ducats. I'm going to take the sailor. Oh, man. I guess we probably don't trigger the Sinister Plot now. This is so fucking sad. It's getting destroyed here. We're still not going to see... Well, I guess we can draw with the plot next turn. Oh my god. Like, this is... Oh, okay, okay. Maybe Sacred Grove is here to rescue us. This has just been actually just Absurd. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, we're going to draw the 2 cards, and we're going to get at least 1 estate. All right. Probably just put a sailor into play. Like, it would be nice to alternate sailors, but I think right now we need more tempo than that. Damn it. I want to see the remodel with the estate. That is remodel copper down there, so I guess could play the lookout. Well, this doesn't matter for us. So we could trash both coppers anyway, and I'm not trashing the estate. Well, actually, maybe we should. And then we can just aim to remodel the lookout immediately. Yeah. Yeah. This is absolutely ridiculous. So we need a hunting lodge. I guess what we do is we go, like, we get the hunting lodge, and then we can at least... Well, no, maybe... We're going to have a very thin deck coming up here. But we do have the 2 sailors coming out of play, so... I guess if we take the hunting lodge now, we could take a pirate and play it with sailor, even if we don't otherwise have a way to trigger it. Yeah, it will actually be a 5-card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we can't play the remodel and another terminal is the issue. So I think the only thing that really makes sense is to take a hunting lodge. Yeah, I'll take that. There's still potentially quite a bit of game left here with Groundskeeper on the board, but it's hard to see what my path back is. They don't seem to want to play with Hunting Grounds. There's no value in... Well, I guess if we draw 1 here, we get to draw the silver. What does that let us buy? A 5 cost? Yeah, we should probably do that. Do we want to top deck something with... No, we don't. Oh, oops. I think pirate is the way. And then probably take another hunting lodge. We still are just like so constrained on gains compared to our opponents. It's a problem. Have they like ever used their sinister plot? Oh, I guess so. Sure. That'll do something. Maybe they'll hit Earth's Gift. I could use that. Alright, what do we want with this? A sailor, probably. Yeah, it's gotta be sailor. Sure. Don't think that'll actually make a difference, but obviously won't hurt. Wahoo. Alright. So we take... another sailor and another pirate if we wanted to. We could take a Sacred Grove and then buy Sailor Pirate. Problem is we were going to need more hunting lodges. They look like they're planning to deny the hunting lodges, and that's going to be a problem. But I don't know what to do about that, really. Like, we also need the payload. We're just, I mean, this is just the problem with being behind, I suppose. Well, we could, if we're going to take a Sacred Grove, I guess we could trash the Ducat instead. Like, we do have more money than we need at that point. Yeah, maybe not. Fortunately, Wind's Gift is gone, so we don't have to worry about getting Winds hexed. Yeah, I think that. Oh. Well, now I wish I'd kept... No, do I? I don't know. Maybe I wish I kept the silver. Buy another silver just to have remodel fodder. Don't hate it. Or even a ducat if we want to just remodel into a 4. I'm going to go with the silver. Yeah, if they buy 3 hunting lodges, like... I don't know, I guess we'll just start getting groundskeepers. Okay, I guess I'll play that. That I will also take. Unfortunately, I don't really have the draw for this, but I think I've just got to take advantage of what I can. Oh, they are getting hunting crowns. Yeah, I mean, like at some point, I think you kind of have to. I really hope I don't see a sailor on top here. I have 2 sailors in those 6 cards, so there's a pretty good chance I will. But it would help me a lot if I did not. I guess seeing my hunting lodge would be the worst outcome, actually. Oh, Sun's Gift. That'll help. Okay. Maybe it's just time to resign. Let's see what they buy. I would buy 3 hunting lodges if I were them, and then, like, my groundskeeper or something. I'm not sure what set of buys they would need to make for me to feel like I still have a chance in this game. Well, that's better. I definitely want another remodel. Happy to trash the ducat to get it. What is left in the boons? I don't know. Okay. We definitely need another hunting lodge. Do we take hunting grounds as well? Probably. I mean, we kind of need the groundskeepers too, but one thing at a time, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I still think I should be losing pretty imminently, but at least now, like, I was able to add the cards that my deck needs. Well, some of them anyway. We'll take that. Probably gain another remodel. There's a world where they just can pile on remodels this turn, but whatever. Might as well. Guess that would be good to remodel something before discard and draw. Okay, sure. I really need to see the pirate right now. Draw the gold, we remodel it, then we draw another gold and we discard it. That looks reasonable. Assuming, you know, we get another turn. Which we probably won't. Well, no, I don't know about probably won't, but if we do get another turn, we're probably going to be way behind in points. Put it that way. Well, there's also the estate pile out, but I guess they've played one of their hunting grounds now, at least. They played any remodels? No. I guess they did need some points, didn't they? That's a win. No, now it's not. They had, right? They had 25 coins, or 24. Wait. They just spent 14. 26? Whatever. That's okay. Well, maybe there's some kind of way. Alright, right, what would a win for me look like? I don't have any groundskeepers is the problem. I need a lot of provinces to overcome that. I would need 4 provinces. That just seems like a lot to ask. I do have 3 remodels. I mean, there's no way we're getting 6 provinces, not with amount of money in the deck. So, like, what pile do we empty? Yeah, it's probably just not doable. Well, maybe we can mill provinces. That's a thought. Does that mean we play the Sacred Grove now? We milled 2 provinces with the other 2 remodels. There's 3 provinces left. Still not getting 3 provinces, though. It just seems so hopeless. I don't know. Let's play the Sacred Grove and see what it has for us. That's nothing useful. I don't know. Okay. It's like no way they're dudding, right? Should have another hunting lodge down here. Nope. Well, frig. I wanted to remodel the hunting grounds. Just lost track. 13 coins. That's hardly going to do anything of consequence. Well, I mean, I don't know, whatever. If they do somehow dud, what gives us the best chance? Just another province? They have a lot of sailors in play. They're not going to fail to get 1 province. Could take double duchy, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. If they get 2 provinces with like no groundskeepers in play, like maybe somehow. Oh, they didn't even draw with the sinister plot. That's not a good sign. Field's Gift. Rude. Yeah, I mean, I should have resigned that ages ago, probably, but I don't like resigning. Okay, we do have a goat. All right, I was like, well, we got a lot of heirlooms here. Is goat one of them? Yes, it is. Okay. Quartermaster can gain a lot of stuff. Some of that stuff looks useful. Probably opening like Pixie Tracker or double Pixie Tracker, I guess. Tracker could top deck Quartermaster. We can hit that. Mining Road. Oh, come on. Oh, they didn't get to trash with their goat, though. Yeah, Mining Road with Invasion. I guess that actually doesn't... You get to play the lead anyway, never mind. Okay. Ooh. It's only 3 cards. What would we need to hit Quartermaster here? We have 1 estate down there. We'd need the other Pixie to do something, essentially. I don't think it makes sense. We bottom decked the other Pixie. That's not great. They didn't get their Quartermaster into play, though. I'm just going to top deck 2 more Pixies. Alright, we really should be getting to Quartermaster here. I don't think we super need this. Or that. Honestly, I want to get the Wisps, you know? We didn't get to the tracker, though. Maybe we should have taken the cards. We also didn't get to the goat. Yeah, I regret not taking the Sea's Gift. Alright. Just Pixie Quartermaster. This could be sad if we don't find more of the Pixies. What did they gain on a Vassal? Well, at least we got that. It's not Field's Gift last turn. There's not... Not looking at great stuff if we go with the Conspirator. I think... Play the Tracker. Okay, I'll talk to a Wisp, sure. I wonder if we should just trash the Lucky Coin. It does play nicely with Mining Road, but like... Do we care? Yeah, I don't think we probably do. Guess we could take a Vassal. I don't want to top deck it, but Vassal should be okay. Definitely annoying how long it has taken us to get to this quartermaster. Just like things have not lined up. Story of this match so far, I suppose. I think I want to play the Wisp last, since we know the quartermaster is down here. Yeah, I'm still not feeling that. Yeah, I think I will take that. That's not worth it. Not when we are going to trash one of these cards anyway. All right. Do we want... What's the... We have Vassal and Conspirator down there. What I would really like to do is hit 10 off of the duration draw. Like, you would hope that that's not... Well, we do have a Wisp down there as well. I don't think we need that. We could go with Mining Road. I don't super need Mining Road either. We could also go with another Conspirator. That's a little bit riskier. We could also consider playing with Gatekeeper and try to exile opponent's loots. That's not going to help us hit Invasion. How does... Gain an action onto your deck, but play an attack? Yeah. Like, Gatekeeper isn't crazy here. Okay, I'm going to take one Mining Road. Okay, we drew the other Wisp anyway. Jeez. Okay, they are not getting to Invasion. Good. I feel like we really ought to be here. What do we have? We do have another Pixie down there. Just thinking about like that, activating the Vassal. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'd rather have the boon or an extra coin. Buy Invasion, we'll get some money back. We get to top deck the action anyway. We got like staff. We could... Does the order work in that? Does it work in that order? Gain an action, yeah, and then gain a loot, play it, and then play the vassal. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Eh. Okay. Are we doing it? Are we getting the Gatekeeper? I'm gonna do it. Why did it ask me if I wanted to top? Oh, top deck, not right. Okay, never mind. Do we want another vassal? In theory, the wisps should be able to set the vassals up. We're gonna need to gain ins at some point. I guess I'll take another vassal. I don't think I want to top deck it though. This turn could be, or this hand could be better. Oh, they're going to hit invasion before I get the Gatekeeper down. Damn it! I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. Mining Road does actually let you get around the Gatekeeper because you can choose to use the Mining Road to play it. Like, Invasion itself doesn't do it because it's not when you gain, it's just gain a loot and then play it. But Mining Road is when you gain it, you may play it. The real problem now is that we're not going to hit... It, 5 for an in. This is a really fucking bad draw. They've got the Mining Road on top. I should just play the Vassal, actually. Okay, well that's better. Yeah, Road Network is a good call. Do we not play the Gatekeeper because... I think we still play it. And we could take Road Network here. We do have less of a terminal space issue going into the next turn. Yeah, the Gatekeeper potentially helps them with the Conspirator thing, although only kind of, because it's like you gain another one and then it gets discarded rather than being able to put it into your hand. I don't know. It's whether that's better or not is unclear. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bothered with the Gatekeeper. If it wasn't for Mining Road, I think it'd be correct. But I think... Yeah, I didn't get it. I mean, if I had gotten it up before they had clicked Invasion, then it would have exiled the Mining Road, and it would have been fine. Oh? Well, now, actually, because they don't hit 10, if they buy a copper to hit Invasion, then they do have to exile the loot. So... Actually, yeah. I'm guessing they'll just get their Conspirator out of exile and take like another in or something. They trash their lucky coin? No. They just haven't been playing it. Oops. So when you gain this, that might get around the Gatekeeper thing. Yeah, it does. Guess I'm gonna take one of the conspirators. I really would like to have the Wisp actually not draw so that I could use it to set up the vassal. Maybe we just trash the Pixie for actions. That seems pretty helpful. Oh, goddamn. Okay. We definitely are going to want an in. We're going to click invasion again. Maybe we want to click that. Like, maybe we want conspirator first. And then in. Staff. Not that we can take advantage of that right now. And then I'm thinking we just take a province. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Why does it say shuffles nothing? Oh, because I top decked the in. Right. Okay, play the gold. We could buy another invasion. Huh. That doesn't seem bad. It would draw our opponent even more cards, but I mean... Well, then there's only 3 duchies left. No, maybe that's not great. We don't have enough of a points lead at that point. Panoa's getting, like, sword again. Buy invasion again. 9 points left. And we're up by 8. And like the duchy. Yeah, that can't be correct. I mean, the odds of them having a triple invasion term don't seem great, but still. They just triple duchy. Yeah, I think I'm going that. And honestly, I wonder about throwing a rat catcher into the deck just to have more vassal targets. Also more wisp targets. Like, another vassal seems greedy. I don't particularly need to top deck it, just have it. Interesting that they chose to gain a vassal there. I guess gaining estates with Quartermaster is pretty bad with Road Network in play, though. So thanks to the staff, we can play 3 terminals. So we actually have enough space to play like vassal tracker if we don't, but if like depending if we have the opportunity to end the game, right, then we don't need to play this Gatekeeper anyway. This Gatekeeper, which accomplished very much. I will note that I had 3 unspent coins last turn. Well, no, that's not true. I spent them on a rat catcher. Okay. Yeah, well, they only have 2 buys, but they came pretty close to hitting 15 anyway. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So, yeah, good thing that we didn't take another invasion. I guess if they had 3 more coins, and another buy, they would have the win that way. But I mean, oh wow, that's really close. That's a lot closer than I would have expected them to be able to get, actually. Okay. Really taking the Conspirator. Do we play the Wisp first? The reason not to is like for the vassal setup potential, but the reason to do it is have more junk to discard. Okay, how close are we to a win right now? We have 3 buys. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We are very close. Very close. Yeah, we should. In fact, I think we have it in hand now. Yeah, they got scary close to it on their end, though. I really didn't realize that was going to be that much of a threat. All right. Only trashing is Goat Herd. We got Quartermaster again. I have to say, Bargain does look kind of good here. Bargain for Quartermaster, take a Goat Herd. Kind of what I'm thinking. The reason I didn't want to do the wharf is just because of the risk of drawing the Goat Herd Dead. Although I suppose you could shy the wharf instead, but it's not really what you want to be doing. With any luck, that's what they did, was drew their Goat Herd Dead. Now that we have this in play, we probably bargain for a wharf. They get to shuffle that horse in. That's annoying. All right, so what are we going to gain with the Quartermaster? There's a lot of ways to go here. Like, we could take a Conclave. That's like the most like kind of conservative answer. We could take a Snowy Village. Snowy Village is probably the most immediately helpful thing. Procession has some potential here, but it is also like a little bit awkward if the opponent doesn't keep using Bargain, which at some point they won't. I do think I like getting a Snowy to start with. Although I guess the advantage of getting a Conclave would be that we have the expectation. It's like, you know, coming up here, we'll pick it up, we'll play the Wharf. Then after that, the Conclave gets worse because we'll have wards in play. But like in the meantime, if we get that much, and it would be nice to have the coins. Certainly aren't going to need the buy from Snowy Village. Yeah. Well, there's also the question of what we're going to buy here. We do have another estate down there. We have estate, Goat Herd, Copper. So we're gonna buy a Snowy Village, aren't we? Okay. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. They trashed a card and everything. We could have fucking. Are you serious? Ah! Terrible. It's so terrible. Oh my god. Do we take the Conclave? I guess so. If we don't see the Wharf, we're not going to really need the plus actions next turn anyway. Okay. This could just be Wharf Vagrant. That gives us another Conclave target. That seems reasonable. All right, now what are we gaining? Second Conclave is asking for a lot unless we start investing in some of the other fives, which is going to be hard to justify. Procession on Vagrant is not terrible. It's not great. I think I'm going to take one more conclave first. Sell both of our estates. Which means... Well, we've got the conclave. We can pick up the conclave, and then we could conclave the wharf, and maybe we can find an estate to trash. Well, I mean, we could play the snowy first, too. I don't actually think that would be a problem here, but whatever. Either way, there's a chance. And the Vagrant's down there, too? Okay. Processing conclaves. That could be quite good, actually. I guess it doesn't matter. Another wharf. And... what did they just buy? Another quartermaster. Whoa. Do we want like a silver? It'd be nice if we had one more coin to already like throw up his procession into the deck. Could just take another Vagrant. Could take a silver. Yeah, I'm okay with adding a silver. Well... Oh, I didn't realize I'd played 3 wharves this turn. Whoops. Well, the good news is that means that taking the silver is not going to be bad. I mean, maybe it's not whoops, right? It could just be correct to have played them, but I just didn't. The whoops is that I didn't realize it. Yeah. Given that they don't have a procession, arguably, maybe I should have like double bargained for wharf. I don't know. Given that. But, yeah, whatever. It's probably fine. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, whoops. That's insane. And they trashed a card. Once again, I can't find the Goatherd when they trash a card. Jeez. Well, let's get some more wharves. How do we feel about getting a city quarter? Kind of expecting next turn to be not great anyway. It might be not a bad time to like pay off some debt. Yeah. So do we pick up the procession, and if so, what do we process? Like, just process the vagrant, do a goat herd, and plan to process the goat herd. Go ahead and just process the goat herd now. But then we don't necessarily have anything good to trash with it. How are they drawing so well with fewer wharves? It's not like they're way thinner or something. They had one, like, what? What's going on? Does it make, no, does it make any sense to shy a wharf? I think it does. Alright, they didn't trash anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling processing the vagrant or the goat herd. I want to process conclave. But we don't have a conclave in hand. So I think I'm going to gain another conclave. Okay, that's helpful. Well, we want to play a fourth wharf. What are those last two cards? One of them's another wharf. One of them's a conclave. No, I don't think we do. Okay. Another procession. Do run the risk of powering up opponent goat herd, but I think it's worth it. Maybe we just leave these both on the mat this turn and take like an estate. Still very confused about how they're drawing so much better. I mean, I guess putting 3 cards in hand with Quartermaster this turn like makes that look better, but they didn't do that last turn. I have more wharves, I have the city quarter, and yet like they were long out of horses. Very confusing. I wonder if it will make sense again to shy a wharf. I'm gonna draw 6 cards. And there's the city quarter too, so like for draw. So like, yeah, there's some potential there. Yeah, I was thinking about processing conclaves into quartermasters, but I think at this point in the game it might be better to just take markets. I guess the other thing we could do, instead of just taking an estate, is take another conclave. And like if we keep seeing the procession, we can just keep picking up the conclaves, but if not, then pick up the procession, that sort of thing. I don't know. I mean, it feels a bit weird to like stack up that many cards, but you're intentionally not trashing that last estate. I mean, I guess if you're drawing well enough, you don't need to, but why are you drawing well enough? Why not? What is the difference between our decks? Like, I don't know. The thing we need to watch out for now is that they're going to just like, you know, with 4 quartermasters, they take estates over 2 turns, and then conclaves are also low. That's another reason to potentially take an estate, I guess, on our end. Yeah, I don't know how many more turns this game is going to last, but I do wonder how this would have played out if I hadn't bottom decked my goat herd, the one shuffle, and then like bottom decked whatever stuff, the other shuffle, when I had like all the wharves already in play. I had 3 wharves in play, and then I had like a wharf on the bottom and other stuff. It was the turn I bought the city quarter. I mean, I do like having this city quarter in my deck, but it was definitely an expensive investment. I don't know. It might be correct. Well, we'll see what we draw. It might be correct to just pick up the procession, process 2 conclaves into markets, and just like maximize output for this turn. Like, how many more turns are we going to get to pick this stuff up off the mat? Province Hunter Silver. Interesting. Okay. This doesn't look so... Well, no. Surely we... Oh, we have the city quarter down there too. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it matters whether we shy the wharf, but I think we might as well. And... yeah, I think I'm going to take the procession. Do we want to process the procession is the other question. And do we want to trash a copper? So if we process the procession, the goal is to see the other conclave. They only trash the 1 card with the 1 procession. So the goat herd is not going to be drawing very much. Yeah, I think we just go for it. So we do Conclave, playing Vagrant, I guess. And then Goat Herd. Market. I guess we're double playing the Snowy Village. This isn't really what I had in mind, but... We have another Conclave on the mat, so I think I'd rather take another Procession. And do we need to replace the Snowy Village is a question. Hmm. I feel like we shouldn't. It does kind of depend on how much copper we see, though. It's 17 coins this turn, but we lost a Conclave. So we really only have like 13 left in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 13. But we pick up this Conclave. We're back to 15. We can proc the Conclave 16, 17, 18, 19. Do we want... What do we want to be able to threaten? I mean, if we gain more markets, that potentially gets us to like 21. We could go... Could just take a province. Could go like market Procession or Snowy Enclave. We could also take a gold. Yeah, our city quartered drew really poorly this turn. We have a lot more draw potential. I think I'm going to take a gold, actually. All right, starting with it in the starting hand definitely helps. Are they just going to take 4 estates? I don't think there's any way they're hitting like 24 to take 4 estates. Right? No, wait. Oh, wait. What about taking 4 conclaves, then hitting 16 with 8 buys? Ugh, I hadn't considered that line. I did not defend against that. That is probably correct. God damn it, Quartermaster. They have 5 buys from Wharves. Oh, okay. Well, they're not playing the... Oh, wait. Maybe they're... No? Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I think they could have gotten there on the buys, but with procession. Oh, they just ran out of actions. I'm still going to need to watch out for a similar line on the next turn, so I need to score in a serious way this turn. I mean, I guess depending on what they do, the estate pile out might be a possibility. We can, like... We can gain enough stuff with procession. Like maybe the goal is to process Snowy Goatherd into double Conclave, and then we buy Conclave 8 estates, and... I mean, that's already 20 coins. We could leave the Conclave on the mat, add another one if we... I guess we'll see what they buy. Like, if they buy Province Duchy, 8 estates isn't going to win. If they don't, then it will. Bargain is non-victory, right? Yeah. Okay. So I would need 8 estates and a duchy. It's 21 plus... Okay. Again, does Shrine the Wharf make sense? Probably not. Okay, so we have... We have 12 coins from Treasure. We have 2 markets. That's 14. We have 1 Conclave left in the deck. That's 16. So... if we were to process... we'd be 1 coin short if we were to process Goatherd Snowy into double Conclave. Because we'd gain the 2 Conclaves, but we wouldn't have... No, but if we process, then we get to get a market, and then we have exactly enough. I believe that's accurate. Okay. All right. I think we just city quarter first. We have other stuff we can conclave. Like a wharf. Still need to find that other procession. They trash anything? No. Okay. Well, for planning to process Goat Herd Snowy, we don't need to play that to hold on to the Vagrant or the markets. So nice. Session was the last card in the deck. Okay. So process, Goat Herd, Conclave, Snowy, Conclave, market. Math! Whew. Definitely always nervous in that situation that I will have screwed it up somehow. I did probably like screw it up by not playing more defensively, but fortunately my opponent didn't take advantage. Okay. Church, Scrap, Trashing, Way of the Owl, and Diplomat and Minion. Hope you like Draw to X. Wheelwright can help with that. Church can kind of help with that. That can play with Wine Merchant plus buy, with the Diplomat plus actions. Okay. We just opened Scrap Church? I think so. I guess the Basilica is like a slight argument in favor of Lurker, but single Lurker in the opening is basically just a way to get an owl, and I think playing with Lurker could definitely be a thing, but I want to start with Scrap Church, I think. Do want to be trashing estates, and I do want to be trashing coppers. And then, yeah, ultimately, I guess there's the question of whether we want to play with Cauldron in order to give out curses. We don't have to make that decision now. It definitely doesn't fit with the deck overall. I mean, you can wheelwrite the Cauldrons. That helps somewhat. We take a Lurker now, or do we take a Diplomat? It's probably Diplomat. We might... Yeah, let's just get the Diplomat. Okay, well, we can take a Lurker here. I guess the other thing is, do we want to try to play the Church? Take the 50-50 on playing the Church. I mean, we have to go card action, which isn't the most inspiring. We could also go like Coin Horse and get another Church. I think I prefer that. I mean, we could draw 6 with this scrap, but only 4 of those 9 cards are coppers. I think I'd rather Church the scrap and buy nothing. Gain a card, yeah, you have to actually buy something. Well, you don't have to buy something, but you have to gain something. Not that I would really be wanting to not Church multiple things anyway, but multiple coppers, I mean. Okay, so play the horse normally. Probably. I think this is just church 1, 2, 3. Scrap. Or action. Even if we take horse here, we can't fail to hit 5. Off of the owl. Although we could take coin just to get the basilica points. Hold on, how much copper do we have down there anyway? Extra copper, we set aside 2 copper, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's only 4 coppers. Never mind. We either need a silver or a coin. Yeah, and I want to hit 5. I think I want a wine merchant, actually. Well, what I really want is like a wheelwright and another 5 cost. We took the silver, we'd 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can't. Yeah, that only gives. No, there's no reason to do that. Fortunately, we don't see our other church. That would have really been helpful. Well, I guess we could try to find out the scrap. 1 in 3 chance. Honestly, sure it's worth it. I think taking a horse is, well, it would be really good if we drew it. What we want, right? I guess drawing the card now is about as good as a horse anyway, though, since it's otherwise junk on top. Yeah, let's just go card action. Oh, we did draw it! Shows what I know. Alright, so I don't think we actually want to church 3 coppers here, because I want to hit 7. Right. Now we take a wheelwright. Do we... I don't think we want the lurker yet. We want the wine merchant back. Yeah, okay. Wait, no, that's not the right thing. Because we want to... We're going to want to church some copper. Or, well, I guess it won't actually matter. But, whatever. All right, I think we want to take a minion. It would be good to get some lurkers now. Potentially buy like a couple lurkers this turn if we can get back to the wine merchant. Have these not been really trashing copper? No, they have. Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, this is a little unfortunate. Like to see the minion here. Or the scrap. I'd rather owl the scrap. Like if we owl the wine merchant, that's not great. If we owl the church, I guess that's not terrible. It's not ideal. Doesn't set us up to trash copper next turn, obviously. But we would have a bunch of money. Hmm. It's more likely that we just have a really sad hand is the problem with that. We can also just like church a copper, play the wine merchant, buy a 5, get it back. I think I want to owl the church. Well, there is a possibility that we still don't draw the minion. In which case we would have 8 coins, which isn't very good. Awkward. Maybe we do just church the coppers, buy 2 lurkers. Leave the wine merchant on the mat. We can get another one. This turn. Although, I want another wheelwright too. Why would you get another lurker? One more lurker at that. That's a weird choice. Okay. The problem is we only have the minion to discard. I don't think it makes sense to get another wheelwright. Go take another wine merchant. Okay, so we take another wheelwright or another minion. We play scrap. We draw everything. The lurker gains the wine merchant. Then we play wheelwright. We discard the wine merchant. For a thing. Then we minion. Yeah, that works. Okay. We could use another diplomat. Do we just take a diplomat? Like, what's better to start in the deck, diplomat or minion? It might be minion. Diplomat's like a little better after the minion, like you have one minion, set it up. We're gonna like have to gain another diplomat though, mid-turn, if we do it that way. And there is we're gonna have a 5-card starting hand. I think there's enough ways to activate it though. I think we take diplomat. I don't really want another lurker. Oh, I know I want to discard my wine merchants anyway. Well, this hand isn't great except for the part where it's going to get discarded. I keep doing that terminal draw. It's weird. Okay. Now I think we go for another wheelwright. Definitely not confident about that. We do have another wine merchant discard. I guess the wheelwrights can discard each other too. So let's go ahead and play that. Do we want to leave one of these minions around? Is it important that we be able to owl the scrap? Questions. Well, we don't have the actions to play both of the wine merchants and owl the scrap. Oh no, wait, we only have one wine merchant left to play. So we could just owl the scrap now. It only draws 3, but... Or we could play one minion and then owl the scrap. All right, that last card is another wine merchant. We gain another wheelwright first. We gain another wheelwright now. We play minion for discard. We draw minion, Wine Merchant, Wheelwright. We play Wheelwright. We discard Wine Merchant for minion. I guess we still get value from it. I definitely did this incorrectly, but okay. We're actually going to have a substantial points lead here. So I'm wondering if we can afford to just take the last two minions. We have, like, the piles will be low, and they have 3 lurkers. But are they going to be able to gain, like, a 4th lurker, 4 wheelwrights, and 9 points? Or even 8 points? I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. How many wheelwrights did I play? 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I had 5? No, I had 4. They had 2. Okay, so the situation wasn't as on lock as it would have been if it was 5-1, but I think it was still going to be very tough. Okay, Worf is back, but this time we don't have plus actions. This is ugly. Is this literally just like Worf money? We have a 5-2. That seems probably good. Man, why couldn't we have some plus actions here? Gee. Burrs. There is Duke. I wonder if Duchy Duke stuff could be correct. Does that? Oh man, does anything that we would want to do involve playing with trashing? Secluded Shrine does get out of the way. So maybe Secluded Shrine? It also helps activate Magic Lamp. Alright. Go Shrine. Do we take a Cave? Or a Silver? If we're gonna take Silver anyway, maybe we just take the Cave. No. Okay, so if we discard here, we could still buy a Cellar. And then next turn, we're likely to be able to buy... Well, we're guaranteed to be able to buy a gold. We're likely to be able... No, wait, that's not true. No, yes, it is. Yeah, Secluded Shrine gives you a coin. Right, so we're likely to be able to buy a gold that trashes 2 estates. Yeah, okay. I'm down. Nope. 1 estate. Doggone it. I guess I'm still gonna do it. The alternative would be to go ahead and take like a wharf and leave the secluded shrine like set up for the lamp activation. Yeah, maybe that's better. Oh. Oh, I wanted to leave this in play, but I want to trash 2 estates. Oh. All right. What are our odds to activate next turn if we have Shrine Cave in play? We actually don't have a silver yet, but we do have a cellar. I mean, we'll have Shrine Cave, probably Wharf, probably... Well, if we see Wharf, we'll definitely see Lamp. Copper, cellar. Like, that is enough. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, this will work. Even though it triggers a shuffle, which I do not like. Does it matter whether we discard 2 or 3 cards? The cards down there are Wharf Copper. So we do just get further into the shuffle. I think that's better. Okay. What now? Second Wharf, maybe? I mean, we don't want to buy a treasure. Yeah, probably second Wharf. I don't... Second Cellar does not seem appealing. Hopefully we can find one of the wishes here and wish for gold and trash 2 estates. Okay, thank God. What are we doing with secret? What are we doing with the gold? Or what are we buying? I mean, it could honestly just be another gold. It could be another wharf. 3 wharves is not unreasonable, although those could be wished for as well. I guess if we discard, the problem is that we have to discard 2 coppers. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. We should probably just take another gold, because the wishing for Wharf probably makes more sense. There's also Altar to consider, I guess. Like, if we were to go for Duchy Duke stuff. I don't know if that makes any sense. We have a wharf down there. Annoying. I would have liked to see it in this hand. Glass. Just take 2 golds and start provincing. I would like one more wharf. Probably. But Whatever. Maybe we'll find an opportunity. Maybe we won't. Maybe it won't matter anyway. Oh, they are going to go for Duchy Duke. Well, that's exciting. They have not popped their lamp yet. I feel like... we discard the shrine? Surely so. Alright, do we contest duchies or do we take one more wharf? Or, I mean, I'm going to take one more wharf. Maybe we start contesting duchies after that, but... But, I mean, our win condition is provinces, so maybe not. No. Ugh. Well, punished. I think we just take another gold, honestly. Silver better than nothing, probably. That bridge troll could be bad. Nope, it's fine. Don't think I can justify, again, discarding there. Oh, well, turns out we could have done it. Silver better than nothing, again, I think. I need to start taking dukes. Like, it's definitely correct to take duke here over duchy, yeah. Seller the coppers or no? I'm gonna say yes. Looks like that was a good choice. Alright, we do have another wharf down there. But we don't need it. We don't need a state. Let's just take a silver. Yeah, I will confess that I would have been down to see Duchy Duke succeed. But yeah, I didn't believe in it, and it appears my non-belief was valid. Alright, last one. Keep and biding time. Oh my gosh. What's the river shrine? Okay. Paddock is the only plus actions. And that... ooh. This is wacky. Silver doesn't really play well with River Shrine, but we will want silver. Still, we could just open Merchant just to have something that's not getting in the way. I don't really want to open double terminal. I do think, well, I mean, it's not specifically in our interest versus our opponents to activate Biding Time, but River Shrine can gain some nice stuff, and we don't really need to hit 5. Sentinel is the better trasher in general, but I do like the gaining, I think. This is a weird one. I mean, we could just open Sentinel River Shrine and, like, you know, hope for the best. Getting real clean real fast definitely has advantages. Maybe that is the play. You could also argue for Amulet River Shrine because of Keep. Like, Amulet... yeah, generate some value. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for Sentinel River Shrine. I'm definitely not confident at all, but you know, part of my thought process is that, like, if and when Biding Time comes on, then you don't really care about trashing anymore, but you gotta get to that point and you want to be seeing your good cards sooner in the meantime. I don't know. It's... And then, like, the other question is going to be, like, will, we get, like, a second pile emptying? We even get a first pile emptying to turn on Paddock. Yeah. Well, okay. It's got to be Sentinel is the play here. And... do you kind of think we just take a Merchant? And Potion? I mean, we're going to want Scrying Pool. Obviously, it doesn't work great if we are playing River Shrine and we have the Potion, but... I mean, we can always choose to buy the Scrying Pool instead. We're going to want Scrying Pools. That much seems clear. Oh, they had a 5-2. Do we even want to trigger this shuffle? It makes it less likely the Sentinel collides, so I guess so. Biding Time is close to turning on. It's not entirely clear that we should be trashing Copper. Not entirely clear. But it will be a couple more turns. How do we feel about taking the Shrine points? We know we have the Sentinel coming up next turn. To trash the Curse. And, like, there's nothing we need to urgently add to our deck. Like, we could just top deck this. I think we still want to trash this copper. It's really not clear. All right, we kind of need a... Oh, you know what? No. No, we should not trash the copper. For the exact reason we're going to need to hit 4 so that we can... Well, do we? If we get a silver off the river shrine... Yeah, it's unclear. And coppers are in the trash. 6. So we've each trashed the same number of coppers. I'm gonna say we don't trash it. And... So if we take a scrying pool now, what are the odds that we... Well, we have the shrine. Yeah, never mind. We can just take a scrying pool and get bridge off of River Shrine. Although it is kind of tempting to let's get another scrying pool. I don't think that can be correct. We trash the Sentinel. Fighting time isn't active yet. I'm gonna say yes. Now they could choose not to play their shrine again. And then it would be on us to activate biding time. I suppose that'd be fine anyway, though. Paddock, really? There's no pile that's close to emptying. What are you going to do with that? Okay. Kind of thinking we play River Shrine here, buy nothing, save the bridge. I sorry, not buy nothing. Trash nothing. The scrying pool. Although, fighting time is active. Is that what we need? You know, this kingdom is very tricky. If we play the bridge, we could buy like scrying pool, merchant, or silver. I'm gonna play the shrine. Okay, so what do we want this turn? We're We're gonna play the bridge. That much is clear. Probably like merchant silver, merchant scrying pool. 4 coins is enough for merchant silver. There's also the shrine points again, which I would not mind nabbing. Hmm. We can also go like just like scrying pool. Yeah, let's play the scrying pool. Okay. So now we want to just take the shrine points like scrying pool curse? Maybe. Should consider getting an amulet now, because we can alternate like bridge amulet and be gaining silvers with amulet, like while also playing the bridge every other turn. It's more total gains. Wow, it's crazy that they just... Oh, I guess maybe... I guess I don't know how many cards they had held over. Okay. I don't know what that card is. Maybe it's just another scrying pool, actually. I would like to trash the curse, but that's not urgent. Would like to get... No, does it matter about getting another scrying pool? Maybe it doesn't. They have more of an incentive to turn Paddock on. Oh. Wait. Do I not know how to play this board? Like, we could just go, like, Amulet, Merchant... I want to build towards at least being able to, like, double Province. It's also Leprechaun to consider. Man. That's... Yeah. I kind of was thinking about that earlier and then I forgot about it, but yeah, we should... She can be considering Leprechaun too. That might just be better than Bridge, because you get the wishes. Wishes are more flexible. Gains. Though you do have to put a lot of cards in play. All the difference that makes. Okay. So how would we do that? We play the merchants. We don't need to do it this turn, right? This turn, play Amulet. Maybe we trash the Curse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'd have to play 3 scrying pools. Probably fine though. Wait. Oh, never mind. I see. This board is so weird. All right. I am down to get that last scrying pool, I think, this turn. Or wait, no. Discount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Whoops. Oh. I mean, I guess I did need some money. Forgot that I had the merchant going there. So now we're just playing Leprechaun every turn? Maybe so. Too bad that I forgot about Leprechaun a turn longer than my opponent did. If they don't take the Defiled Shrine points this turn, I might. Like after wishing for another paddock or whatever. Well, another paddock, like my first paddock, but the paddock that ticks down the shrine points. I mean, they might wish for that themselves. Although, I mean, at this point, province is achievable, so maybe that's just better anyway. Hmm. Did they not spend their wish? Interesting. That might be better. I think I do want a paddock. Generating the horses seems good, but I can see where the wish might be too precious. Maybe it isn't for me with the 10 shrine points I already have, though. Gives me a little bit of cushion. Tied on coppers, we each have a silver. They have the gold lead. I have the 10 shrine points. They maybe haven't trashed all their estates. Yeah, they have 2 estates left. Oh, really? You just bought a paddock? That seems... I don't know. Okay. It's 1... 2, Leprechaun is the last card. 3, 4, 5, 6. We do need to play one more of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, the shrine points are something, but I think I just buy province here. I've got some flexibility with the amulet in my deck. It's easier for me to gain another silver. Maybe not much easier. I mean, they can play a bridge. Doesn't really make much difference, I suppose. I can play the amulet like a turn before one would want to play the bridge, I guess. Oh, the leprechaun wishing, like the wishes. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't matter. Yeah, buying a paddock there seems very strange to me. I don't understand that. I could see the argument that I was too slow to province, or they were too slow to province. I can't really see the argument that about it being too fast. Are they still just hoarding the wishes? They didn't play one, did they? I mean, you can turn that into a bunch of points at some point, where you take like a gold, a silver, a copper. That's 15 points. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Well, we might as well with the paddock, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Suppose there's no reason to actually draw those cards. Unless we want to play the Wish. Putting the Wishes does seem like a reasonable thing to do. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can really be doing. Not finding it. So the bridge gives the possibility to double province. The wishes give the possibility to like take keep points, but if you're not closing out the game, that doesn't necessarily help so much. Provinces will run before wishes do, so we don't really have to worry about that. They take a province here, we take a province, there's 3 provinces left. They have to worry about the double province. So from that perspective, we're in a good spot. Yeah, that paddock buy seems really not good. One, 2, played this already, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I should be playing golds rather than silver just because silver is worth slightly more. Okay, so what do they do now? Rebuild! I forgot about rebuild! Oh, fuck. That's what they should do. If they can. There's no way to get the victory cards out of your hand. Oh, I completely forgot about rebuild. Holy shit. I probably could have already won the game. I have 2 provinces set aside. If they don't find the rebuild line, then that's what I will do. Like, that's just a guaranteed win. It's harder for them because they're down by points, but it's not like if they wish for 2 rebuilds. How many wishes do they have? Like 4? Oh, okay. Well, that's already suggesting that they didn't see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, they just put their whole deck into their hand. They can't do it. Oh, I almost blew this. Yeah, we should be able to wish for enough rebuilds to just empty the provinces. They're going to take gold lead. And then they're going to take a province. So we should still have a points lead unless they spend wishes to take other treasure leads. Or take duchies, I guess, would be another option for them. If they take a province, I mean, it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense for them to take a province, but I'm not sure what else they're supposed to do exactly, but buying duchy doesn't really help them. I mean, I guess if they're anticipating, like if they don't see the rebuild thing, then taking duchy might look like a reasonable play. Anyway, it should be a pretty trivial win. I can't see what all I have set aside, but I think I should have multiple wishes. Yeah, so multiple wishes, and we do have if we had drawn the province in our starting hand here, then we wouldn't be able to do it. It's possible that they didn't, that happened to them, actually. Like, for all I know, they've been sitting there trying to do the rebuild thing, and it's like, oh, I can't do it because I keep drawing my provinces. You could, if with enough paddocks, right? Well, they do have the paddocks. With enough paddocks, you could top deck enough horses potentially that you could guarantee that didn't happen. Who knows whether they've been looking for that or not. If they have and they just haven't been able to do it, then I feel bad for them and they deserve to win. But yeah, okay, so wish for rebuild, wish for rebuild, rebuild naming duchy, rebuild naming duchy. Oh my gosh. That was sitting there the whole time and I just did not see it at all. Oh my gosh, I bet the specs were going crazy about this. But hey, we got a big win. So we still got a chance to win the match now. We're gonna have to win the last match and somewhat convincingly to win the match. If we could just if we win it 4-2, then it's a tie, and I guess that probably just stands as a tie. If we win it better than that, then we win. If we don't get to 4-2, then they win. But hey, I did what I could, I feel like I should say something here. I was kind of waiting for them to say GG's. I'll say that. Yeah, so I don't necessarily think I outplayed them super hard here. I think in this board I played it a little bit better contingent on them not having just gotten unlucky in the end game. The other games, yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember feeling like I was hard outplaying them or anything, but sometimes it's little things, sometimes it's luck. I certainly was unfortunate in the first game, but I could believe that I had good fortune in the subsequent games. Yeah, well, in any case, either way, we're going to be moving on to the bracket stage. I have no idea who will be playing, but we're going to be continuing that next week. So more World Cup, and also the league season is starting. So thanks for watching. See you around for those things. Until then.